what the body needs, and a renewed approach towards intimacy. For many years, social expectations have placed great pressure on youth as the maximum period of desire and sexual capacity. But this limited vision ignores the potential and wealth of the experience that can be achieved later in life. The aging process gives us the possibility of experiencing a more conscious sexuality, without the hurry or external expectations that often accompany youth. In this rediscovery process, techniques such as massages not only have a physical benefit, but also allow to cultivate a deeper emotional connection with the couple or even with oneself. As the body changes, circulation can be affected, and massages aimed at the genital area, such as rhythmic compression massages or the use of essential oils, help improve blood circulation, relieve tensions, and revitalize tissues. These practices also contribute to reducing anxiety related to performance, a factor that can become an obstacle to full sexual experience. In addition, by involving touch and body consciousness, massages allow the person to be more present at the time, which favors a deeper and more satisfactory sexuality. Erectile dysfunction, the decrease in sexual desire, and other common challenges in maturity should not be seen as something shameful or as the end of a stage, but as a sign that it is time to explore new tools and techniques to maintain a sexual life healthy. The key is to adopt a holistic approach, which not only considers physical aspects, but also psychological and emotional. Open communication with the couple, self-knowledge, and willingness to test new practices are essential on this trip. Sexuality does not have to be something that is lost over time. On the contrary, it can become a source of satisfaction, growth, and connection throughout life. Adapting to changes, understanding new needs, and above all, maintaining an open and curious mentality can be the key to maintaining a healthy and enriching sexual life, regardless of age. At the end of the day, mature sexuality is not only a matter of physique, but of how we chose to live it, how we connect with ourselves and others, and how we embrace each stage with gratitude and a positive approach. The importance of adopting an open mentality towards sexuality and maturity is that it allows us to get rid of prejudices that are often linked to age and sexual capacity. Instead of seeing aging as an obstacle to enjoying sex, we can see it as an opportunity to explore new forms of connection, both with our partner and with ourselves. Mature sexuality can offer a richer and more deep experience, where intimacy becomes an act of integral well-being, which goes beyond mere physical satisfaction. By focusing on pleasure, closeness, and mutual knowledge, sexuality can continue to be a source of emotional and spiritual satisfaction. This renewed approach also includes the importance of self-care. Over the years, the body asks us for special attention, and by dedicating time to practices that favor physical and emotional health, we can create a space for sexuality that is healthy and full. Massages, for example, are not only a way to relieve muscle tensions, but have a deep impact on general well-being, helping to reduce stress, improve blood circulation, and promote relaxation. By incorporating massages into the daily routine, not only sexual function is favored, but also a more harmonious relationship with the body itself. In addition, mature sexuality is not necessarily linked to the idea of penetration or performance. It can involve the exploration of other forms of pleasure and connection that do not depend on physical or performance expectations. The simple act of enjoying the couple's company, sharing moments of affection, And exploring new forms of intimacy can be equally satisfactory and enriching. The key is to free social expectations about what is considered a normal or successful sexual life and allow us to enjoy what each stage has to offer. In this sense, the rediscovery of sexuality and maturity is not about returning to a past stage of our life, but about embracing what we are in the present and accepting that our needs and desires can change. Each stage of life offers its own wisdom and beauty, and sexuality is no different. It is a process of adaptation, learning to listen to the body and communicate our desires and needs in an honest and respectful way. When these connections are created, either with the couple or with oneself, mature sexuality becomes a source of joy, pleasure, and continuous growth, far beyond youth. On the other hand, science also supports the idea that sexuality can improve with age. Studies in areas such as sexology and sexual psychology show that, although physical abilities can be altered over time, desire and sexual satisfaction can be kept active if proper attention is paid. Techniques such as therapeutic massages, deep relaxation, meditation, and full attention, mindfulness, are becoming essential tools to improve sexual health and maturity. These practices not only improve sexual function but also help increase self-esteem and reduce anxiety, two key factors that can significantly influence sexual life. The invitation is clear. Instead of fearing aging or seeing it as a break on sexuality, we must celebrate each stage of our life as an opportunity to improve our relationship with ourselves and others. Practicing healthy and satisfactory sexuality implies recognizing that desire, pleasure, and connection have no age limits, and as in any aspect of life, change and adaptation are the key to maintaining a rich, vibrant, and full sexual life. In this context, it is essential to understand that aging does not mean that the body is in its final stage, but that each phase of life offers new learning and approaches. It is a process of continuous evolution, both physically and emotionally, that demands an adaptation to new realities. As life experience accumulates, the perspective on sexuality also changes, focusing less on performance and more on the enjoyment of the moment, the authentic connection and general well-being. This not only implies a change in expectations, but also a greater valuation of what really matters: emotional satisfaction, complicity with the couple, and inner peace. In many cases, the fear or shame associated with the sexual difficulties that may arise in maturity can be weakening, but it is crucial to challenge these preconceived ideas. The opening to the dialogue on sexual health and the recognition that the challenges are common, more than exceptional, can relieve tensions and open new doors to natural and less invasive solutions. Talking openly about the changes that occur in the body, such as the decrease in desire or changes in erection, not only normalizes these processes, but also promotes acceptance and mutual support. When addressing these issues with an open attitude, it is possible to find effective methods to maintain a full and satisfactory sexual life. In addition, mature sexuality can include the exploration of new practices that perhaps had never been considered before. Many couples discover new ways of approaching pleasure, experiencing with relaxation techniques, massage, and the creation of intimate environments that encourage emotional connection. Imagination and creativity play a vital role in the reinvention of sexual life and maturity, allowing couples to rediscover aspects of themselves that had been hidden or without exploring. It is Important to recognize that sexuality is not limited only to penetration or what has traditionally been considered sex. There is an entire world of possibilities that can be explored as the body and mind adapt. On the other hand, it is necessary to emphasize that intimacy is not only a physical, but also psychological and emotional component. In many cases, confidence and mutual respect are more important than the ability to meet physical expectations. As relationships develop over the years, couples tend to understand each other better, which can lead to a more authentic and free sexuality. The emotional maturity acquired over time is an invaluable resource, which can transform the way sexuality is lived, making it a richer, conscious, and balanced experience. In this sense, mindfulness and meditation practices have also proven to be powerful tools to improve sexual health. Being more in tune with body sensations and learning to relax deeply, people can discover a new dimension of sexuality. These approaches allow to focus on the present moment, reducing stress and promoting a greater connection with both oneself and with the couple over time. This practice can become an integral part of sexual life, helping to improve communication, enjoyment, and mutual satisfaction. Sexual health and maturity is not just about how the body looks, but how sexuality feels and lives. Emotional experiences, mental connection, and physical satisfaction are equally important aspects of this stage of life. Therefore, aging should be seen not as a loss, but as a process of ripening and continuous learning, in which sexuality remains a fundamental part of a rich and full life. As each person feels more comfortable with his body and needs, and that couples become more open and communicative, it is possible to enjoy a mature sex life that is gratifying, exciting, and satisfactory. It is essential that both men and women feel empowered throughout this process. Sexuality does not have to be seen as something that belongs exclusively to youth. It can evolve, grow, and adapt, offering new forms of enjoyment and satisfaction in each phase of life. Accepting this process of change with curiosity and openness can completely transform the way we interact with our body and our partner, making sexuality and maturity not only possible but deeply enriching. Give the video a like if you liked it and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss more videos about this content. Leave a comment so we can know your opinion, and we will take it into account for future videos.